Hey, what's going on, YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel here today with the AK Guru. We have a little bit of important news to talk about here today, so I want you guys to please make sure that you stay tuned here for the updated news that we have here coming out of Kami Cali. I look forward to seeing y'all back here at the video. Check out this intro.
Hello, America. I'm Ron Burgundy, and tonight's top story is America. She's the greatest country in the world.
Back the history of the world.
You're damn right!
Please help me on my journey. Oh, Lord, help me on my way. Singing, oh, oh, Lord, I want you to help me.
All right, I appreciate y'all sticking around through that here. Let's jump directly into business here because we have a bit of some breaking news taking place here out of California here. Now, bear with me as I go through this here and give you guys a little bit of input as to, what's going on out here in Kami Cali real quick. All right, so the first thing that is going to be taking place here is Cali had an assembly bill that they just dropped, number 1263, and it was signed into law October 11th of 2025. Now, this new law here presents significant restrictions for firearms and firearm accessories and any sort of digital manufacturing, which of course we can possibly say that may relate to a ghost gun or something of that nature here, right? This isn't just for California here. This is going to be something that the government could use as a potential example for the rest of the country here. So if you guys think back in recent events that have just taken place in Cali, it's something that affected a whole entire business, and we'll get into that in a little bit here as well. Now, let's keep in mind here, folks, that this isn't just for California here. This is something that the government could potentially use as a stepping stone here for the rest of the nation. I mean, let's take a look at recent actions that's been taken with Glock here. This restriction caused a whole company to stop manufacturing and to stop the sales of a certain model of a Glock that was being produced throughout time here since the 80s, starting at the 80s here. So this could be pretty significant here. Let's jump into this bill and I'll tell you guys exactly some of the things that you guys are going to be facing out there in Kami Cali as of right now, and also come next year of, the year of 2027. So let's jump into this here. It looks like the first thing you guys are going to need to do here is any vendor for firearms or firearm accessories will need to positively ID the purchaser's age for any purchase of a firearm accessory sent into Kami Cali, right? So that means that anytime you make a purchase on a website somewhere, let's just say you go to the Glock store, or let's just say you go to Cabela's or something online, you're now going to have to send in some form of ID verification here first before you can even receive your product, and it's going to have to be approved as well. You're going to have to These vendors are going to have to fight back against this here, because this is really going to kill your business, and this could really slow down your business. Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't be out here IDing individuals who are, purchasing certain things, but I think that that's a mean restriction to place on someone, saying that, hey, I want to purchase this grip here, so now I need to send identification in because I simply want to purchase a whole grip, or I simply want to purchase a bad lever, or I simply want to purchase a handrail or something for a firearm that I'm working on, right? The second thing that is going to take place with this here is the purchaser will need to send ID to the vendor to buy the pieces and the parts Again, this is including any sort of like grip accessories, anything that's an accessory to your firearm. Number two, customers must also sign a written acknowledgement informing them of legal or illegal activities they may use the parts for, i.e., a ghost gun. Or that could be a firearm that you're just deciding to trick out or something of that nature, right? So we have some pretty strict things right here coming in offhand here. There's a couple more things here that we're going to talk about, and I definitely want to get you guys' feedback here in the comments and what y'all think about these new restrictions that are coming down for Cali and how this could also affect the rest of America here in this gun grab. That's pretty much exactly what it is. It's a gun grab or a certain suppression on firearm owners out here to restrict your right to own a firearm. The least amount of firearms you have, the better for the government to be able to come in and rule or reign control over you here. They also are aware that an armed population isn't a population that's just going to go for anything out here or be told anything here as well. So they're trying really hard here. They're trying very hard in every way. And it's starting with the states here. It's starting state by state that they're trying to implement these restrictions here. All right. So again, all products must go to a dealer. All products must be delivered to the address on the verified identification, which means that, hey, I cannot purchase a grip and send this to my buddy's house because I thought about him and I know that he's been looking for a new grip for his AR-15, or he's been looking for a new grip for his AK-47. I know that he's been looking for a rail light to go on his handgun or to go onto his rifle, and I can't send it to him there. I can't just surprise him. I actually have to have it sent here to me first once I've been able to verify my identification here with him. Get this. This one is pretty wicked here as well. Barrels can no longer be shipped to a home address. All right, so get this right here. Here's another kicker that's also diabolical to the max here. And this kind of pissed me off because it's something so simple here. Barrels can no longer be shipped to a home address. They must be purchased through an authorized Commie Cali dealer, or the actual company can send your product to the vendor and you can purchase it directly from the vendor as well, or the dealer. Now there's a side note with this here as well, where I mentioned there was some more information coming down for 2027. It looks like signed into law July 1st of 2027, when it officially goes active, barrel sales will also require a background check now moving forward. So something as simple as you purchasing a lone wolf barrel that's threaded, or a lone wolf barrel that has some sort of twist in it, some sort of design that you may want to trick out your Glock with or any other handgun, you're pretty much out of luck with that right here if you cannot pass a background check. I mean, you should be out of luck anyway if you're not eligible to purchase any sort of type of firearms or anything. You shouldn't be purchasing accessories, period. I mean, it's common sense, but a lot of people don't possess common sense here as well. But again, you're never going to be able to take the guns out of the hand of a criminal when Pookie and Ray Ray can go down the street to John Quavius and purchase a Draco or purchase a Glock that's been hot and got 3 or 4 bodies on it. You're not going to be able to stop that here. The only thing that you're going to be stopping is me being able to protect myself against Ray Ray, Pookie, and Javante if they ever decide to gang up against me as I'm walking down the sidewalk one day, minding my own business. I'm just saying. So with this here, as I stated prior here, people, we have to make sure that we are staying vigilant with what's going on out here in our country. Even what's going on in our own states here. We've seen recently with Glock basically being banned from California pretty much. This is just a nail in the coffin for them right here, if you want to be completely honest with it here. It started out with California with them banning certain features of firearms, which ultimately reverted to Glocks. And as a result of that, here, Glock basically changed his whole entire format when it came to manufacturing firearms and them being able to, easily have switches attached to the back of them here, which I don't think any legal law-abiding citizen out here was actually purchasing switches off of eBay unless they're absolutely stupid. And if that is the case here, you do not deserve to have a 2A right if you're doing illegal stuff like that as well. You make it tough for people like me who are actually hardworking citizens in America here to, enjoy that 2A freedom. But not to make this video too long, family, again, I appreciate y'all sticking around. Make sure you guys leave the comments below. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe this video here. This is going to be the only way that we're going to officially reach our mark here of 1,000 subscribers here soon. Hopefully we continue to grow from there. I enjoy, every single time I see a new subscriber, every time I see a new comment, I enjoy engaging with you guys out here as well. Don't be afraid to hit me up and ask me any sort of questions or anything like that as well. But again, leave your comments below. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel here, you guys. We're trying to grow this family by many, many more. Much love to you guys out here. God bless America and nobody else. We out.